I'm very positive that the market is going to rise up for sure. I can't help but to invest all on my fortune on it. In fact, I can't begin to imagine the possible amount of returns my fortune would be generating for me the next 2 weeks. That's Mr. Anderson, the popular rich man, with his beautiful limousine car, passing by. Unlike I that has no car, talk less of bicycle. I've been working hard for many years, trying to earn more money and make some fortune for myself, but to no avail. But look at my life, as pathetic and pitiable as it is. Sincerely speaking, I doubt it, if few of the rich people I knew work as hard as I do, yet they keep amassing wealth and growing in riches, honor, and fame. I work as hard as anyone, yet nothing to show for it. However, the way I see it, life is really unfair. At least, for all of my hard work for the past 10 years, am I not supposed to be inside my own car, having my own house, rather than still trekking, and living inside a rented apartment? Life is truly unfair. Hello manager. How are you doing? It is late already. Why are you suddenly calling me at this very late hour? What do you mean there's a problem? What's wrong? What? You mean, the market crashed, and all the fortune I invested has been a loss? No, this can't be real. My fortune reduced to zero. I am dead. Where do I start from? How do I explain this? My heart. How did I got here? Why am I in the hospital?
You were awake, thank goodness. Anyways, you slumped and lost consciousness while on a call yesterday night. But the doctor said, due to the sudden shock you had yesterday night, your blood pressure increased, and you've been paralyzed by the shock.
So, that means I won't be able to move my body anymore? My new phone is really superb. Everything is just working perfectly fine the way I want it. In fact, the camera alone is mind-blowing. My phone is worth every penny spent on it. Look at this young guy using a very big expensive phone. But here I am, with a touchlight phone, looking like small radio player that little children use as toys. Life is very unfair. I am 100% sure that he doesn't work as much as I do, but the phone I use is not comparable to the one this small rat uses. Please, help me. I am hungry, and I have nothing to eat. Please, help me. God will bless and multiply your pocket. Please help me with food, or with anything I can use to get food. Please help this poor beggar. Too bad. I wonder how it's going to be for this poor pitiful homeless beggar. Anyways, I thank God for my own. Though I am not rich as I desire, but at least, I have a job that puts food on my table, and also pay my bills. I feel pity for this poor beggar.
Life just happens to everyone differently. It is neither fair nor unfair. However, our chances of ever learning, unlearning, relearning, maturing, and ultimately using what we've learnt to achieve anything worthwhile are destroyed. However, if we choose to stay depressed and blame life for whatever happens to anyone. Life happens to various people in different ways. It is neither fair nor unfair. Just as life occurs to the strong and the weak, it also happens to the rich and the poor, the abled and the disabled, the policeman who lives next to us, the market vendor in our neighborhood, the schoolboy on the next street, the laundromat worker next to our workplace, and to many other people. We are not the only ones who experience life, though. There will really be a lot of individuals who have it worse than we have right now. Yes, there will be hungry, impoverished, homeless, and vulnerable people. What matters, though, is what we do or are able to do with what happens, not necessarily what happens. That is to say, as long as we're alive, sound, and healthy, we shouldn't be concerned with whether life is difficult or easy, fair or unfair. Instead, we should be concerned with how we might make the most of life, rather than blaming, yelling, and pointing fingers. Should we assume life is unfair simply because of the poor beggar at the end of our street? What then can we do in response to this, to effect positive change or make a significant difference in our own small way? What can we do to make life easier for the poor beggars just like him? Possibly the suffering parents we are familiar with? Maybe a market vendor on our street who is struggling? A dissatisfied businessman we know, perhaps? Maybe anybody at all. What can we do, then, to make their lives less harder? What can we do to improve the quality of life for people who find life itself to be difficult? What tiny action can we do to influence the world positively and in our own tiny way? That is where change, not blame, should begin. Yes, it begins and ends with us. Why not empower ourselves to be agents of change instead of complaining and blaming life? Do you concur with us, or do you still believe that life is somewhat unfair in certain ways? More importantly, what is your take home from this video? What serves as an eye-opener for you? What do you like to contribute? Answer below in the comments box. Many thanks for watching. However, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit the like button so this video can spread to more people. And also click at the bell, and turn on the notification. Remember, we love you.